Dad taught us many things, but one lesson always stood out. Good men are defined by the choices they make. Logan and I made a choice, a promise, to the fallen ghosts before us, to Dad. We'd fight Rourke and we'd stop him. No matter the cost.
Tell Rourke we're coming for him.
Why don't you just tell me yourself?
You're done, Rourke. Let's finish this.
Let's go. The final showdown here in Call of Duty Ghosts aboard the crazy train, chasing after Rourke with space, unleashing fury from above, way above. All right, Hash, let's go. You better run, because I'm ready to run. This is like a freaking roller coaster train. It's an upper connected train. That's futuristic for you. Alright. Let's see how crazy of an ending this game has. Get out of here. Alright, don't fall. Like Pecos Bill Wild Ride Adventure roller coaster. Hanging from above like the Raptor. Hey, thank you guys for lining up symmetrically. It makes it easier to figure out who I'm aiming at. Oh, God. Hesh, how about you take out one? No? Okay. I understand. It's not your style. Whoa!
Take cover in the cargo!
Okay, he's gone. We're all good. You gonna jump again? Whoa! Good work. Take out the top target first. Then go for the down low squad. I have no points of cover here, which is not good. Okay. I'm on your lead, buddy. Push that ramp down. Let's go. Let's go. You go right, I got left. Whoa! Shoot in the butt.
We'll get to Rourke faster on the rooftops!
I think I just died. Ouch, you need to stay on the train. Oh, shucks.
We'll get to Rourke faster on the rooftops!
Alright. Good work, there we go. Running, running. Whoa! Okay, duck and squeeze.
Let's move! Kilo, take cover!
Oh, God. Take down the choppers.
Take out the gunners!
Trying, buddy. There's one done. Making me bounce. Stop making me bounce. It's so hard to fight when they make me freaking bounce like this. And that guy just fell out. I think that's good. You gonna move? Okay. Whoa! Never mind. Yes, let's go. Ah! Oh no. Side ropers. Like snakes on a train. You jerky serpent. Ow. Okay, also we gotta keep firing. Ash! Okay, you wanna do something here, brother bear? What? Who killed me? I don't even know. I'm leaving that death in because what the heck? Side ropers. I know all about you now. Okay, now we're gonna keep moving. We're not gonna let these bimbos down the center lane kill us because we're too cool for them. And I think an aggressive advancing strategy is probably good. Yes. There's still a few more. Pesh refuses to get. It's just his fashion. Whoa! Got him. Where are these guys going? Bam! That's where he's going. Down, down, off the train. Center lane is my claim to fame. Bingo.
Get to the engine!
Woo!
Rourke's fit! He knows we're coming!
Alright. I don't know why he's on this train. He should
Rourke, you copy?
evac it now.
We're moving in on Rourke! If you hear the word checkmate, you will fire in our position! Confirm!
Say again, repeat your
You
last...
heard me, Merrick! On checkmate, hit this train!
Okay, we're gonna breach this? Why not just take Rourke down ourselves?
We can't take any chances, Logan. Even if we fail, Rourke dies. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Down goes the clowns. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's Rourke. And that's everyone. Ouch.
You can't win, Rourke. It's over.
Ouch.
Checkmate.
Checkmate confirmed.
What was that? What'd you do? Lost, Rourke. It's over.
He's still alive? Oh my god. Give me the gun. I'm crawling. Slower than Solid Snake, but I'm gonna get there. It's empty. Are you... Whoa, give me the bullets. Catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. I played Pokemon Red.
Logan! Dude!
Ooh. Not both of them. No way. Oh my god. I think everybody's done for. Brother. Alright, I gotta swim us out of here. Let's go. Come on. Let's see the light. Come on. Hold your breath. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Oh, baby. Oh, buddy. Almost there. So close. So freaking close. Surface. Surface. Whew. Yes. Drag us across the shore. There we go, crawling for our country.
You got him, Logan.
You did.
Whew.
Merrick, come in. Merrick, do you copy?
Hesh? Hesh, is that you?
Yeah. I'm with Logan. We're okay.
And Rourke?
Dead. He's dead.
Copy that. The Federation's in full retreat. The rest of the payload's inbound to finish the job. Sit tight. Recon's coming for you.
Are they missiles or are they fireworks?
I'm proud of you, Logan.
Celebrate the day. The Federation is done for, and somehow we survived an exploding train, an underwater terror trip, and a trip to the surface. All in one fell swoop. Call of Duty Ghosts, that is it. Wrapping things up here. with the credits, which will inevitably be super, super long. But let's talk about some thoughts on the game here. Now, it was a very short campaign. Both Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghosts this year had incredibly slim campaigns. I'm going to compare and contrast them a little bit, because I know a lot of people want to know which shooter to buy. And first, though, let's talk about this game on its own merits. I thought it was exciting. I thought it was exciting based on the places you went. And, we getting more scene here? I guess so. Hold on. Ooh! Never mind. Holy crap, that scared me. How is he alive? What?
Look at what you did. You're good. You'd have been a hell of a ghost. But that's not gonna happen. There ain't gonna be any ghosts. We're gonna destroy them together.
What the heck is he doing to me? How did he survive? What the? So that's the actual end, I guess, because now we're getting the credits song. So we now assume that Rourke captures Logan and tortures him, and turns him into a psychotic killer, maybe for DLC or for a future game or something. I don't know. Weird, that startled me so super duper much. Anyways, back to my thoughts on the game. I thought it was an exciting adventure. I thought the guns did not feel very good. All in all, I think that Call of Duty Ghosts overall is a step back from Black Ops 2, and I don't know if it's just because it's a different team, or because the decisions they made were just poor, or because they rushed it for next gen, or because the development was split between current gen and next gen, but I really felt like this game as a whole is a step back. Extinction mode is really fun, possibly better than Zombies, at least to me, but there's only one map and it's not the longest mode. The multiplayer feels like a step back, and the single player, man, it was exciting. It's a cool ride, like a summer blockbuster Transformers type movie, but there's not a lot of meat there. And for whatever reason, it was very noticeable to me this year that the gunplay didn't feel so good. It really felt sloppy, and there was no intensity to taking guys down, no intensity to firing the weaponry, no real reason for you to ever switch guns besides a need for ammo. And that's something I think Battlefield 4 did a little bit better, is the sound and the feel of the guns really feels heavy, and there's a weight and a heft to them, and a realism that I don't feel was delivered here. This feels so much like a shooting gallery that you're just popping peanuts into a bunch of ragdolls. I thought the space idea was cool. I wish they would have taken it further. I would have loved the whole game in space, with different kinds of missions, more Dead Space-esque or more exploration-driven or something like that. But they're basically committed to the same kind of structure for every campaign. It's the U.S. is about to get taken over, the world's about to get destroyed, and it's a cross-country, cross-globe journey to take down the bad guy with a very strange ending. People survive the craziest things in Call of Duty. You would think they would have been dead 20 times, but no, they somehow prevail for better or worse. And it loses a lot of realism there. I know Battlefield 4 was far less exciting, but it seemed more realistic. And granted, they're both video games. They both have insane amounts of things that shouldn't happen in a real life situation. But it really stood out here that this was absolutely absurd in a lot of ways. I thought it was fun in the sense of I wanted to see where they took us next. I liked the variety of environments, the jungle, the space, the station. Some of my favorite parts are actually piloting the missiles and stuff, just because it's a little bit more unique and has a little bit more weight to it than the typical gunfire against a room full of enemies. The game boils down a lot to a corridor where you're running through, and then a big open space where you take all the guys out, and they pop up and pop down and pop up and pop down. Your teammates really do nothing, and all in all, I think that this style of game just is about on its last legs. Not the multiplayer, not the co-op. That stuff is good and still could evolve and still can be improved upon. Like I said, Black Ops 2 is one of my favorite multiplayers of all time. Black Ops 1 equally as much. Modern Warfare 3 I didn't really like, and now Ghost I don't really like from a multiplayer standpoint, so I think that Treyarch is becoming my preferred developer over Infinity Ward. And I think that the single-player thing needs some revolution or something. I doubt it will in the next couple of years until Call of Duty really bombs out, if that ever happens. But I would love to see them make some changes, because really we're dealing with the same game over and over again. And not many improvements single-player-wise. Last year they tried to do some interesting things with some, like, quote-unquote choices, and I don't know. I feel like the older weaponry is more tactile. I feel like that's something I liked about Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 is like a lot of the but Black Ops 1 in particular, the guns were older and it just felt more, I don't know, there's just they're lacking something in the oomph department when it comes to the actual moment-to-moment gunplay that I don't really like. If I had to grade the single player, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10, and then it earns, majority of those points just for being kind of a thrill ride, wanting to see what the next piece of action is, the next set piece, the next moment of coolness. The mechanics I didn't feel were very good. There's the auto-targeting issue, but the guns themselves just don't feel so hot. Now, if I was grading the game as a whole, I'd probably bump it up to a 7 because I think Extinction is fun. But overall, this game has been quite the letdown. I really wanted to get into the multiplayer, and perhaps on next gen it'll feel snappier and be smoother, and I'm willing to give it a second shot there. But as of right now, I've been quite let down by Call of Duty Ghosts in all areas except Extinction. I think Extinction is very fun and overcomes a lot of the other areas, difficulties just by having a cool concept, and there's like challenges to get more skill points, and you're spending skill points, and it's a mix of horde but also like an attack mode and also class-based, and there's just a lot of cool things going on there. That definitely saves the game, I think, in my opinion. It's also odd that they don't have Extinction from the get-go. You have to beat the first mission to even realize it's there, which is strange to me. Just a lot of weird decisions. I think in the multiplayer, the class system is a step back. I'd rather have them retread Black Ops 2 class system, but instead I feel like they took a step back. Unlocking things with points rather than level progression seems less fun, and all in all, I was just a little bit let down. If I had to compare the two single players, I think Battlefield 4 is a better plain single player, but I think Call of Duty Ghosts is a better excitement and variety single player. I think that the better visuals and the better controls and the better gunplay is in Battlefield 4 for sure. The graphics here didn't seem any bit improved from last year at all to me, whereas I noticed it in Battlefield 4 a little bit on 360. And granted, these are all games that are pushing towards next gen, so visually they're going to suffer more than before probably, but I'm not really in love with the multiplayer in either game. I think that Battlefield 4 is a more consistent piece of multiplayer, but I'm willing to give Call of Duty Ghosts more time because I do really enjoy competitive Call of Duty. I love playing Team Deathmatch. I love, upgrading my character and picking my perks and getting kill streaks, and I really enjoy that. So I'm hoping that I can find morsels of goodness within that multiplayer section of the game. Right now it feels very just not very solid, and the maps are all huge. There's a lot of open spaces. Some things just don't make a lot of sense, and it's sort of telling that, again, this is Infinity Ward developing the game. I don't know what's going on now, but I talked through the whole credits, so let's figure it out. Oh god, we're back in the pit. Just like Rourke was. He's put us in the pit. He's going to torture Logan, just like I predicted, and turn him into his second-in-command as they go and try and exact revenge upon the ghosts who have wronged him. But anyways, I don't feel like the game's offensively bad. I just feel like it's kind of average. Maybe even a little bit below in some aspects. A little bit of a letdown. I was really, like I said, pumped and primed for this one, and it's a cool movie to watch. I think it's probably more fun to watch than to play because you get to experience the set pieces without dealing with all the crazy guns. And the gun themselves aren't the problem, it's just the way that they're executed and handled. And I think that system of just following guys along, I know I'm talking a long time here, but this military shooter thing is going to have to either be fixed or pushed out next gen. I really don't think it can stand another 5 years of the exact same game. And following a guy, and then, or you going in front of them, and then awkwardly they are looking and talking behind you. It's just so awkward. It's so out of date at this point. There's so many more dynamic things you can do with characters and NPCs and teammates than have them be a follow point and look the wrong way. And it's just, I don't know. I understand that Call of Duty caters to the mass market, but I think the mass market wants a little bit more nowadays. And it'll be really interesting to see how Titanfall fares in March. That game, everyone says, is incredible. I haven't heard one negative thing. It's poised now to take over the reins more than ever before, because this Call of Duty feels like the weakest in years, and that leaves the door open for a new game and a new studio, Respawn, to unleash Titanfall upon the populace and say, hey, we are the new big gun in town. Welcome to next gen. It's pretty, it's awesome, it feels good, and we, hey, are the original guys who made the Modern Warfare that you loved. So yeah, welcome to next gen shooters, brought to you by EA, Respawn, and Titanfall. It'll be interesting to see how that all fares out, and then how Call of Duty responds, because while this is the first next-gen Call of Duty, they had to split the time, obviously, between 360, PS3, PC, Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, all that stuff. Next year, they'll be able to fully dedicate themselves to, to the upcoming systems. And it'll be really interesting to see what Treyarch does. Do they do a Black Ops 3? Do they go somewhere completely brand new? Do they flip the series on its head and take it, totally space, totally future? Or do they do something very different? Do they make it multiplayer only? It'll be very curious and exciting to see what Treyarch does, as I feel they're the stronger developer in-house for Activision at this point. It's surprising to me that supposedly Infinity Ward had 2 years on this game, and maybe so much of that dev time went to learning next gen that the actual meat and bones of the package suffered. But dang, I was quite let down by not by the atmosphere and the environment of the game. I mean, that's always a little ridiculous, but kind of fun. But just the moment-to-moment action seems to be dulling out totally and boring more than ever. And the multiplayer, like I said, feels like a step back. I'm going to play more, and hopefully it'll be good. Extinction's fun, though. I almost think the game's worth a buy if you can get it at a good price for that alone. If you like Call of Duty, you're going to have fun with the multiplayer and with the Extinction mode. It's not the best multiplayer, but I think you can probably grab some good hours out of it just for some holiday, vacation time shooting fun. Battlefield 4 makes an interesting proposition, though, to being the better game as a game overall. I think Call of Duty will still sell better, but Battlefield 4 really put a nice foot forward this year. And even though both single players are pretty weak compared to things like BioShock Infinite or The Last of Us or GTA or whatever, Battlefield 4 was surprisingly A-okay. And Call of Duty's is all right, but man, the action moment to moment doesn't feel so fun. And they're both so dang short, like 4.5, 5 hours for each one. That's insanity to me. And the story was a little bit crazy. This Rourke guy survives everything somehow. Everybody survives everything somehow. Nobody goes down easy in the world of ghosts. But we're gonna let this one go down right about now. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Appreciate all your support on this series, all your likes, favorites, comments. They help out super much. If you stayed through the whole series, definitely leave a like and let me know in the comments below that you watched the whole thing. And I will see you guys on an upcoming game, whatever that may be. Killzone Shadowfall, Dead Rising 3, Super Mario 3D World, my personal favorite. We got a lot of awesome stuff coming up soon. Xbox One, PlayStation 4. I will be trying out Ghosts on the next gen, of course, as well as plenty of other multi-platform games. NBA 2K14 and all that good stuff. Battlefield 4. So, Need for Speed Rivals. Stay tuned for that stuff. I'll see you guys all soon. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Hope you're ready for a fun time. Until next time, guys and girls, drink some hot chocolate. We will see you all later.